Hey, my name is Kendall Drumheller. For this project, I focused on the Yuan Dynasty, which was established by Kublai Khan and ruled China from 1271 to 1368. In my essay, I looked at how the Mongols were able to take control of China and how their rule affected the country politically, socially, and culturally. Before I started this assignment, my understanding of dynastic China was pretty general. I mostly thought of it as a long timeline of different dynasties that all followed similar patterns. I didn't really think about how different each one could be. For the Yuan dynasty specifically, I knew that it had something to do with the Mongols, but I didn't realize how important it actually was. As I started researching, that definitely changed. One of the biggest things I learned was how the Yuan dynasty connected China to a much larger empire. Under Mongol rule, China wasn't isolated. It was a part of a huge network that stretched across Asia and even into Europe. This made trade and communication a lot easier and led to an exchange of ideas and technology and led to more exchange of ideas and technology than I imagined. I also learned about how their government and society worked. Even though they used some traditional Chinese systems, the Mongols created a strict social hierarchy where they were at the top and Chinese people were ranked below them. That created a lot of tension and eventually led to rebellions. Understanding that helped me see how inequality within a government can cause long-term problems. Another thing that stood out to me was the cultural side of the Yuan dynasty. I didn't expect a foreign-ruled dynasty to have such an impact on Chinese culture, but things like drama, literature, and art actually grew during this time. A lot of it focused more on everyday people, which made it different from earlier periods of time. Because of this project, my perspective has definitely changed. I used to think the Yuan dynasty was just a short and less important period, but now I see it as a key part of Chinese history, especially because of how it connected China to the rest of the world. It also made me realize that each dynasty is unique and shaped by different circumstances. Overall, this assignment made me appreciate Chinese history a lot more. It is more complex than I originally thought, and the Yuan dynasty really shows how political decisions, social structure, and cultural development all connect. It also shows that China played an important role in global history and even back then. In my opinion, researching and writing this essay helped me understand the Yuan dynasty on a much deeper level and changed how I think about dynastic China as a whole. Thank you.